Because Ray is sitting right in front of me, and it's McKewon. I had it right. Good morning, Ray.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for getting up this time of the morning. You know, it is kind of early for musicians.
I've heard that.
And
It's
you
true.
First, I want to take out. Not only are you an accomplished musician, are you the promoter rep? Is it you?
I am the producer, promoter, and sometimes musician. I will be on stage during the Woodstock tribute because I just need to be.
Because you need to get your
I
fix.
have to be.
But you're the promoter.
I am.
And the producer.
I am.
It's your event. You're the boss. I got the boss sitting right in front of me.
Well, we're a partner. I mean, Charles Krug is an extraordinary partner, and we are also aligned with all four chambers of commerce.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Sure.
Do you know Charles Krug? How did you get him to give you the carriage house and the grounds to do this rock show up at that? I mean, it's a 130-year-old historical venue.
Well, shortly after the earth crawled, he and I were friends. And as it turns out, we had the privilege of meeting Peter Mondavi Jr. and Sr. for that matter. Through the team at Charles Krug, and they immediately saw the opportunity to recreate a music festival that actually began 50 years ago and then took about a 20-year hiatus. It was called Harvest Moon, and we talked about the possibility of bringing back to those extraordinary festival grounds this new concert series. They were all over it. So they're our partner.
I know about Harvest Moon. Interesting. So it's basically a reincarnation of Harvest Moon.
I would say we've taken it several steps further
to the future.
And exactly.
Well, let's talk about where you've taken it. Who do you have on the bill that's got you excited?
We are weaving together some of the local artists of the Valley, plus those we're bringing in, and some named acts. So from here, for example,
right?
We have Austin Pitzer, we have Annette Somerset, and we have the extraordinary Robert Foley, winemaker and musician, who tours, by the way.
Very well known in the Valley.
Absolutely. We're bringing in our tribute to Woodstock and Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And that'll include Cactus Jim Soldi, who was Johnny Cash's lead guitar player, a fellow by the name of Mark Intravia, who's played with Kenny Loggins in America, Rick Nash, who's been the bass player for Chaka Khan, tour musicians of that quality. And they're going to recreate, for the 44th anniversary, a tribute to Woodstock and Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And if you close your eyes, you will hear Janis Joplin. You will hear Jefferson Airplane. You will imagine Sha Na Na. It all happened. Then, on Friday, the 16th.
Right, it's a two-day event.
That's true. We have Blood, Sweat, and Tears, who appeared at Woodstock.
An actual band that was at Woodstock that is still standing because Jimmy's gone, Janis is gone, Neil's still alive, but a lot of them have passed.
They have indeed.
That was a long time. 44 years ago was a long time, and if you were 40 years old, so you have to get the kids. I think, I'm trying to think, Ronnie Montrose was like 16 or 14 or something, and I think he got up and jammed with somebody there.
I will confess I was in my 20s at the time.
Were you there?
I was not. I was on a boat off the coast of Vietnam. I would have preferred to be at Woodstock.
Well, that's okay. You were serving your country. We're going to cut you some slack for missing the Flower Fest.
Thanks.
I'm sure you've seen the movie a million times.
A million times. I want to do the mudslide. I'm trying to find sheep.
Yeah, I know the mudslide. They still do that mudslide. It's just down south that they tend to do it more.
Exactly. But our deal with Peter Mondavi is that we'll be a little more chaste than perhaps they were at Woodstock.
Yeah, I think. Just a teens. What's up with the food, wine? Who's pouring?
Well, we actually have two experiences. We have the VIP experience inside the 132-year-old carriage house.
Nice.
And that food comes from Cindy Paulson, along with 12 pouring VIP wineries, including Barnett, Relic, Soroka, Switchback Ridge, Robert Foley. These are wines that are difficult to get and extraordinary to taste. Of course, Charles Krug will be there with Generations Wine and others. On the festival grounds, we have these boutique food trucks from Off the Grid. We have Charles Krug being poured, and of course, a beer garden sponsored by the four Chambers of Commerce of the Valley.
Really?
Yes.
The Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring our beer garden.
Well, they are getting the proceeds. Well, they're also getting proceeds from the silent auction.
Okay.
The silent auction will include tastings at places like Entre Nous, David Arthur. There's even a tasting for 4 and tour at the almost impossible to get into Harlan Family Estate.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, those are always awfully cool.
Yes,
you
they
can
are.
get one of those. That's more than a lotto hit. It's like a double lotto because you have to have it offered and then you have to win it.
That's true. They made
Or
400.
bid.
Well, bid. Actually, it's easy to win. You just put the highest number on the bid sheet. It's a piece
Yeah,
of
but there's
cake.
still a game to it. You got to
There
wait
is,
till the
there
last
is.
3 minutes and run over the
Exactly.
sheet again and go, hold on, what's the last one that was on there?
That's
Got it.
right.
Go up $20 and then you've got it.
You've got the program. On the festival grounds, there is an opportunity drawing. Extraordinary prizes there as well. So it's a combination, really, of art, food, wine, and, of course, music.
And a lot of it. And Cindy's cooking. So there you go. That was a big name, Cindy. You know.
We like her very much.
Everybody loves Cindy. Are you kidding? She's an amazing chef. Even my friend Greg Cole gives her mad props. So, you know, when your peers are going, no, she's really good.
Her peers come to her restaurants as patrons.
And to go eat. Yes,
Exactly.
that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to throw Greg that far in the bus, but Greg will go eat at her place. And I'm like, okay, well, that's a pretty good one for me. So there you go. It should be a wonderful event. So how can we find out more about it?
Well, there's a website that's got extraordinarily clear information called www.rocknapa.com. Easy to remember.
Look at that. A nice, simple, hooky web address. Rock Napa.
Thank you. Now, I want to make sure it's not to be confused with Bottle Rock, which is
No,
a very
no.
different experience.
Yeah, you're not going to screw everybody, are you? You're going to pay your people, right?
We have paid all of our bills and intend to continue the practice.
You
It's a
pay
little
your
boring
artists.
and old-fashioned, I know, but we do pay our bills.
You do pay your bills. The people that build the stage, you'll pay them?
That, too.
Okay, you're not going to take the food truck money?
All of our musicians, we're totally current. And that's not to denigrate the extraordinary undertaking that Bottle Rock was. We're just undertaking a very different kind of thing in the heart of the valley, upscale, extraordinary guests, extraordinary music, great food, great wine. It'll be a wonderful event.
It's in addition to.
There
See,
you
we
go.
want to keep the valley rocking is what you're
Exactly.
doing. So it's just the next festival. Now I guess we're the home of the fest.
We are.
So-
More music, more food, more wine. What can be wrong with that? It's a 1,000-year-old formula.
It really is. Only we're the Napa Valley, so we have better wine and better food.
There you go.
And we just import the music. And some
Exactly.
locals. All right. Well, thanks so much for being here, Ray.
Very much my pleasure.
We look forward to the event. I will see you up there, and we'll keep everybody posted on anything new that comes up before it goes down.
We'll see you at Rock Napa.
Thanks, Ray. Take care.